Have you ever been asked to be less yourself? If so, stick around. I have a little practice for us to move through today to remember the bigness of you. Welcome, I'm Young Pratt of Illuminating You Productions, and around here we help you to reclaim the leading role in your life so that you can stop sacrificing your dreams and living the life you know you're meant to live. We're here to help you reclaim that starring role, that spotlight in your life, which is, after all, the most important production in which you'll ever take part. If you have been asked to be smaller, to not outshine others, to not be so big and boisterous, to talk less, to be less of yourself, this is what I want to offer you today. This practice is about inhabiting more space, taking up more space, so that we can feel what it feels like to take up our rightful space on this planet. So here's how this works. You're going to stand with me. You can also do this lying down. You can do it in a chair if you need to. You may have to just adjust your body accordingly. We're going to plant our feet wider than our shoulders. And when our feet are wide, we are going to let our bodies just rock from side to side. Our knees are always going to be soft. If you're able to be outside and it's warm enough to take your shoes off, you can also get some grounding in. Just letting yourself move in this space and feeling what it feels like to move outside of your body frame. Most of us throughout our days are working in this little box of our body. We're moving forward, maybe backwards, maybe we might turn to the side occasionally. We're not taking up a lot of space. We're taking up small seats on public transportation. We're taking up a smaller seat when we're in our offices, or even our furniture tends to keep us in this little box. So I'm going to ask for us to take our feet out nice and wide. And you can move your hips, you can move through this part of your body. And because we sit so often during the day, there's a lot of trapped emotional energy that sticks right here in your hips. So you may notice yourself feeling some emotions as you do this, and that is okay. Emotions are not the enemy. It's only the world telling us that emotions are bad that makes us feel like we don't want to have them. Just letting your hips move. Knees are always nice and soft. And when you're even, you've gone both directions and you feel symmetrical, I invite you to come back to the center, keeping your feet out wide. Now placing one hand on your belly and feeling any movement that happens when you inhale and exhale. Again, knees are nice and soft. You're going to hear me say this a lot because I want to make sure that we're really protecting our knee joints as we're doing this. You're going to take your hand that was on your belly and move it up to the diagonal. And if you have any issues with your shoulders, you can also just move them out further from your body. We're going to make this X shape or a star shape depending on the angle of your shoulder mobility. So I'm going to stand in this big X. I'm going to back up just a little bit so you can see my entire body here. And as we're here, we're taking up space. We're planting our feet nice and strong. Our knees are nice and soft. Our hips are in the center of our body. We're moving out from the midline or middle of our body, and we're reaching out to the angles. And when you're here, again, we're going to revisit this rocking motion side to side. You can also add gentle twists here if you want. This is a practice for us to take up more space. If you've ever been asked to be less yourself, and chances are good, if you're a human, that experience may have happened to you. So really reaching out, we're in this beautiful X posture. We're going to breathe out, letting our shoulder blades float down our back. And imagine reaching past your fingertips and past your toes and really extending your you-ness out into the world in this big, beautiful X. Knees are nice and soft. Belly is pulled in to support your lower back. And we're just taking up space. And you may notice some feelings or sensations in your shoulders. And if you need to adjust, by all means, this is your adventure. Do what your body will allow in this moment. You can always just be down here. We're literally just creating more space around our bodies and getting bigger. Enjoying this feeling of taking up space, being our full selves. You'll notice that my eyes are closed when I'm recording this, and that is because for me, I'm able to better connect with my thoughts and the energy I want to share with you when my eyes are closed. You can allow your eyes to float closed if that feels good and makes sense for you, or you can keep them open. Again, everything we do here is your own adventure. I will make some suggestions, offer you invitations, and yet at the end of the day, you get to make choices that feel good to your body. Really taking up more space here. If your eyes are closed, I'm going to ask you to open them again, and we're going to just take this big X and we're just going to turn it in a circle. And I want you just to notice the things that you see in your space, signaling to your body that there is safety around you and you are safe to be as big as you want to be. And for good measure, we're going to move the other way as well. I'm all about creating balance in the body, or giving both halves of my body a similar experience. And if you're feeling some warmness in your shoulders because we're asking our muscles to work in ways that they may not have for a while, you can relax your shoulders for a while here and roll them back. Bring your feet a little bit closer, like a natural stance, a natural width here. And just notice any sensations, any emotions that may come up. Maybe there were some insights that came through for you. Whenever we can intentionally slow down our pace and spend time listening to our bodies, giving them what they need, the more we're able to discern when something feels off in our body. So next time, maybe you have that headache at 4 o'clock, maybe it means that you need more water. Maybe it means that you need some sunlight into your eyeballs. Maybe it just means you need some fresh air, or that staring at the computer for 8 hours has actually made this problem appear. Awareness of these sensations and investigating the causes of them and how we can shift our experiences with the world to help ourselves feel better naturally is always a win. Okay, my friend, go out there today, practice being big, take up more space because you deserve to take up as much space as you would like. Your life is a gift. Your gifts that you're here to share are better received when it comes from the fullness of you. So until next time, practice being big, practice being aware of what your body is telling you, and be with yourself. Cheers.